Hello, hello. Hello, Facebook. Charlotte Thornton, career mentor for actors, here with a little surprise live Thursday at 10 past 10. So, not a Monday, but I missed a couple of Mondays due to workshops and holidays and things like that. So, apologies. And there's been so many topics going through my mind of things that I've been working with other people on that I thought I will jump and do a little surprise one now, and then it's there in the bank. So, not good enough? Question mark. How many times do we get into a place, or are we triggered by a belief that we are not good enough? It seems to be the human condition that most needs healing. Excuse me. And so I just wanted to also distinguish two aspects of what that might be to help us then decide which is the best approach to handling this not good enough thing. So, one of the parts of not good enough is to do with ability. Yeah, my accent's not good enough. Maybe I need to work on that, or my range isn't big enough, or there's something that I could go and work on that isn't ready yet. Yeah, so it's not at a level that I want to share it with people yet. So there's that level of not good enough that is like a practical, or it's practical in that we can do something constructive about it. But it is still also, what's the word, in the eye of the beholder. Yeah, subjective. Okay, because lots of what we're doing is so subjective. Trying to really classify who's a good actor and why, who's talented and who's not. It's then there's another kind of not good enough, which is about actually not feeling worthy. And the reason why it helps us to know the difference and tune in to asking ourselves which kind of not good enough am I feeling is to see what work we need to do. So, for example, as you know, I talked about emotional freedom technique and tapping recently. And if we're tapping on not good enough, it might not be as effective as if we know that actually what we really need to tap on is a feeling of unworthiness, or a feeling that we're not ready yet. Yeah, or we haven't got the skills. They're actually different, and it's about getting the right thing that helps us get the right diagnosis, I guess, that gives us the right treatment, for want of better language. So I'm not worthy, or a belief that I'm not worthy. That's what the I'm not good enough is. Then we want to do something like a emotional freedom technique, tapping, or we want to use affirmations such as I am worthy. I am worthy. I am no more worthy nor less worthy than anybody else. Because as I like to say, you either believe in equality or you don't. And we do believe in equality, except when it comes to ourselves. And so if we believe in equality, then we know that we are all worthy. We are all equally worthy. And if everyone's equally worthy, then so am I. Does that make sense? So I am not worthy. If that is what I'm not good enough is really about for you, then it's affirmations and it's emotional freedom technique. If it's the ability piece, then there's two sides to it. One is taking any practical steps in order to improve our ability, whether that's working with a vocal coach, a dialect coach, an acting coach, just ongoing classes. And then there's just the sort of belief of whether you're good. And again, you can tune into the body, right? When you say something out loud, your body, if you're tuned in, it will tell you whether it believes you or not. Yeah. So if you say out loud, I'm a talented actor, and then just sort of settle and see, does that feel true? Because sometimes we realize we do believe we're a talented actor, but we still don't think we're good enough. That's a worthiness issue. Yeah. As opposed to a belief I'm not talented. And a belief I'm not talented, if that rings true, then we need to build the belief. You can't prove it. Yeah. So if you're waiting for proof, which is usually external, there's a danger in that because it gives your power away. And also the external proof is fragile and temporary. Good review one show, bad review next. Yeah. Good audition one day, bad audition. It's not consistent. It's not going to keep you sustained if you're looking externally for your belief system. So we want to again build that belief within ourselves through doing our own work, to make sure that our ability is good. Because I actually believe in ability more than I believe in this sort of idea of just being born talented. Although some people obviously have predispositions to certain areas. But I think it can all be worked on. The whole sort of Malcolm Gladwell's concept of 10,000 hours builds talent. I think I'm kind of more of a proponent that if you're not born talented, you can certainly build it. It is not inaccessible to you. So we can work on our ability and do something practical. But in terms of just belief, we have to just make sure we don't erode that by having the negative self-talk, the inner critic, the doubts. And again, like with the worthiness affirmations, we might want some affirmations around our ability. And if we don't feel we can hold the truth of I'm a talented actor, then we can hold a progressive affirmation, which you can look up in one of my previous videos on affirmations. So massive topic, and I don't even know how long this has gone on for now, but I crammed it into about 5 minutes long. 5 minutes, 21 seconds, there's the clock. So yeah, massive topic, but it's just literally our body is our instrument as an actor, but it is also our antenna as human beings. And if you sit and say something out loud and tune into the body, you will find out what is true for you. It doesn't mean to say it is true, it is what is true for you, whether you believe you're talented or you believe you're worthy. So find out and let's distinguish what this not good enough piece is, because that is such a trigger for ongoing kind of auditions and work. And we want to do what we can to have a smoother emotional journey. So let's have a look. Is it about talent? Is it about ability? Or is it about worthiness? Actually, you know you're good. You just don't feel you're worthy. And then, like I say, emotional freedom technique or affirmations using that language rather than the not good enough language. Fab, cool. I will be back this Monday, normal time 6 o'clock for the Mindset Minis. Until then, have a great weekend. Enjoy the sunshine.